welcome back. My name is Cal Wodrowski and this is Shelly, and in this lesson we're going to teach the ladies double inside turn and the ladies triple inside turn. So we're going to show this first, and we'll go ahead and do it from two angles. These lessons are not going to take real long, so we're going to go ahead and show this from two angles. Let's, Shelly, we're going to do the double inside turn first with a basic first. A basic and a double inside turn. Very good. Let's go ahead and turn around and do it from this angle. Oops, come over here. So we're going to do a basic, and the ladies double inside turn. Very good, just like that. So there's not much that is new with this. If you know how to do the ladies double outside turn, and gentlemen, if you're pretty good, we talked about this in the ladies outside turn lesson. If you're pretty good when you're doing an outside turn about raising the arm and leaving it up until she does both turns, you want to remember to do that for the inside turn as well. You don't want to be doing what we showed you. You want to try to not get in the habit of leading her, bringing your arm down, and then trying to lead her back into another one. So she knows to keep turning while her arm is up, so try to keep it up until you're done, then bring it down. Don't do the up and down thing. That can be a little bit awkward and confusing for the lady. So for the ladies double outside turn, we're doing the exact same signal as we did for the single turn. I'm simply leaving the arm up so she can do her two turns, whatever. And then bring your arm down. So one thing, and again, gentlemen, your footwork on this is just adding on another 5-6. So you're actually doing 3 pairs of 5-6s. The one you normally do with a basic. We talked before, you have to add a 5-6 in order to do a single inside turn. Then you have to add another one to do a ladies double inside turn. Ladies, if you have any difficulty at all, or if you're learning some of this without a dance partner, you might consider practicing doing the inside turns on your own. And I think, Shelly, let's go ahead and just demonstrate that real quick. So ladies, if you want to practice at home, just doing a little bit of ladies inside turns, you might do it like this. I think what Shelly's going to do is a basic, a single inside turn, a basic, and a double inside turn. Go ahead when you're ready. She's doing a basic, and then a single inside turn, and then a basic, and then a double inside turn. And of course, if you wanted, you could do a couple more basics and a couple more turns or whatever. You could do it with or without music. So let's go ahead. The triple inside turn, it should be pretty obvious. You're just going to, I feel a little bit silly even showing it. You're just going to leave the arm up a little bit longer. So you're going to, gentlemen, you're going to do a total of 4, 5, 6s, which all make sense to you, probably, if you watched the lesson where I talked about the count. So, because in that lesson, you know, for the basic footwork, when you don't do any turns, you do a 5-6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 without any turns. Every turn you want to do, every inside turn has to have an additional 5-6. So you do the original one, you add on 1 5-6 for a single turn. We just did 3 total for the double inside turn. Now we're going to do a total of 4 pairs of 5-6s. So signal's the same. I'm just going to keep the arm up until she does 3 turns. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. Shelly, I think we're going to go ahead and do it again. We're going to give people an opportunity. If you want to go ahead and follow along, Shelly and I are going to do this. I think what we'll do is a ladies double inside turn and then a ladies triple inside turn. I'm going to do a basic first, signaling her on that first 3, 4. She's going to do the 2 doubles, then I'm going to do 2 sets of basics. That way, for women who don't want to do a lot of turns all at one time, they can kind of get readjusted, and then we're going to do a ladies triple inside turn. And actually, Shelly, this is probably something that's important to bring up. The previous lesson we taught the ladies inside turn. We're jumping right into double and triple inside turns, but for some people, depending on their dancing ability, their age, and their health, a double and triple inside turn might be something that's more than they're comfortable with. Right. Some women, I know some women when I go dancing that I lean away from doing more than 1 or 2 turns in either direction. So do be aware of that. I think that's actually probably one of the more important things I'm bringing up here.
I think it's good dance etiquette if the guy asks the girl, do you like to turn?
Sure, sure. That's a good point. Yeah, I think, yeah, with any of these moves, you either want to ask or kind of do some simple stuff and then maybe ask her if she's comfortable and wants to do a little more or whatever. Yeah. One other thing that may also be very important is, and we've touched on this at least once in an earlier lesson, maybe the lesson where we did the ladies double outside turn and the ladies triple outside turn. But gentlemen, one thing to keep in mind, another thing that's fairly important, is that when you take a lady into multiple turns, whether it's 2 or 3 outside turns or 2 or 3 inside turns, besides making sure you're doing it with women who want to do it and are comfortable, I also would encourage you to consider following up multiple turns with at least 1 turn or 2 in the opposite direction. A lot of women seem to appreciate that if they've just done 3 turns in one direction, that they really kind of like to come back because people can start getting a little dizzy, and that can kind of help counterbalance a little bit. Yeah, kind of unwind, exactly. So that's another thing that can be fairly important as you're doing this, especially if you're doing the triple turns, either inside or outside. So it's a good point. Let's go ahead. We're going to probably just do this once. We're not going to bother putting music on, I don't think. We're going to do a basic, as I mentioned, double inside turn, 2 basics, triple inside turn. So if you want to go ahead and follow along, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. Very good. Nice job, Shelley. That is the ladies' double inside turn and the ladies' triple inside turn. So we hope you enjoyed this lesson, and it's important, you know, if you can, to try to practice along the way, but I also think it's important to not feel like you need to watch a whole bunch of lessons and then some time down the road to go dancing. I would encourage you, whatever you know, if you have an opportunity to go somewhere and do a little dancing and have some fun, if you're at this point in the lessons, you know enough that you can go out and listen to some music and do some dancing, wouldn't you think?
Yep.
So if you enjoyed this lesson, consider giving it a thumbs up. It's a great way to let us know. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next lesson.